Hello everybody and welcome to yet another segment with HazordHDGaming. My name is Mikey and I'm here with you guys for another tutorial. Today we're going to be doing the Balrog PQ and I'm going to teach you how to do it correctly. Now if you look at the Sleepywood card set right here, you'll see that first off it gives you 90 points and it gives you an attack. And it's an awesome set to have, especially early on, but you need to defeat the Balrog. So yeah, of course I got the bad party, but I'm going to teach you how to do this PQ properly. As you can see, we already have a expedition formed. The leader has already initiated the expedition, and as you see at the top of the screen, we have 5 minutes, now we have 4 minutes and 15 seconds, before we actually enter the battle. You can enter earlier, but it's going to be a waste of pots because it's just going to be you and the Balrog and you can't really do anything. So typically we wait until about 30 seconds before we go inside. The only reason for this is to save pots. If you wanna, you're more than welcome to go inside early. A few things to know about this though is we're doing the regular mode, which is from level 50 and above, I believe. And there are a few restrictions to this. For starters, if you're a 3rd or 4th job character, you can't use 3rd or 4th job skills inside of the PQ. So now would be a good time to reset all your hotkeys and make sure you're only using 1st and 2nd job skills. We're gonna fast forward this a little bit until there's about a minute left. And since, like I said before, you can't use any 3rd or 4th job skills once you're inside, 1 minute until the battle starts would be a good time to use 3rd and 4th job buffs. Like in my case, I'm going to use transformation and my dice roll, because once I enter I can't use them anymore, so now's a good time to use them. And as you can see, everybody's starting to buff up right now. And the reason we enter 30 seconds until the timer reaches 0 is because if you enter early, the Balrog can do damage to you, but you can't hurt him back. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna end up taking a bunch of hits. It's a big waste of pots. There's no need, there's no rush. And so now when there's about 30 seconds in, what we're gonna do is we're gonna enter, and we just click on the NPC and click enter. Don't attack the head. Rule number 1, don't attack the Balrog's head, period. If you attack it too much early on, then he basically goes berserk and ends up doing a lot of damage, casts a lot of buffs, and it's a big waste. As you can see, we can only attack this one hand, the other hand is chained down. But you might also notice that no matter how much we attack, his HP bar doesn't go down. The reason for this is because we're not actually doing damage to him. You do, however, have to make sure that you do 1 million damage to the hand before the clock reaches 20 minutes. If you do manage to do 1 million damage, which isn't that hard, then his other hand becomes free, and now you can attack both of his hands. And then you can actually start doing damage to him. Again, don't touch the head yet. The head has to be the last thing that you touch, because once you start hitting it, he's going to go in a crazy mode. Also, if you're wondering why everyone's doing low damage when we have people that are level 195 and 193, is because you get super nerfed when you're in here. Your stats decrease, your overall attack goes down, so you're doing a lot less damage. So we're just going to fast forward here until there's about 20 minutes left of the battle, and again, as you can see, his main HP bar isn't going down and that right hand is still chained down, and I'm not worried too much about attacking it because 1 million damage is easy. But so right here, as you can see, his other hand is free now and we can attack either hand, and as you can see, the main bar actually started going down because we're doing real damage to his hand. Notice nobody's attacking the head right now because all of us are smart. And as you can see, one of the Arons has actually already started hitting the other hand. It doesn't matter which one you do first, it doesn't matter if you stick to one or stick to the other. Just kill them as fast as you can, make sure you're not just sitting around doing nothing, like my Android is. And let's fast forward this a little bit more, until our next obstacle, which is the altars. The way you know an altar is spawned is first off his horns will turn purple like so. This means there's an altar somewhere on the map, in this case it's the top right. Our party members are using regular attacks to bring it down, which is all you can use, and then his horns will turn back to normal. Now during the period of time that there is an altar, it doesn't matter if you're attacking the hands, but later in the battle when we're actually attacking the head, it's very important that you stop attacking, because attacking his head while his horns are purple will actually heal him instead of doing damage. So here we are fast forwarding until our next obstacle, and this next one is the worst out of them all. It's known as Damage Reflect. It's commonly abbreviated as DR. The way you know he's going to use Damage Reflect is his horns are going to get red stripes. That means he's going to use one of his worst buffs, and Damage Reflect is the worst of them all. As you can see right here, If you see this during battle, stop attacking right away, or you might just turn out like my friend Asia did. Just stop attacking, there's nothing you can do. Wait for it, it only lasts for about 5 seconds, and then it's gone again. And as you can see, that little purple emblem above his head means that the buff is currently working. The moment that purple emblem disappears, you can attack him freely again. Now, the moment the emblem appears in the first place, make note of what time it is, because exactly 1 minute after that, the animation will start all over again, and he'll recast that buff. So about 1 minute and 7 seconds later. The first one is always random, but after that it's easier to track down when the next time he uses a buff will be. We're going to fast forward a little bit. And actually something unusual happened during this PQ. Typically he uses his buffs once every minute, but as you can see he started spamming them, which was rather unusual, and one of the hits ended up killing the majority of our party except for myself and a couple of others. So never trust the system, I guess. Again, though, I've never seen that done before. It was rather unusual. And so now it's just a couple of us left. An altar appeared underneath him, so I'm gonna go help break that right now. Again, use your regular attacks to break that altar. Almost dead.
We ain't taking order from snakes no more. Lions are at the door. Yeah. We ain't taking order from snakes.
And there we go, we defeated the Balrog. Now you just wait a couple of seconds and you'll be taken into a bonus room. This is where you expect him to drop his card. I've only seen him drop one card at a time. Maybe he drops more, I'm not positive. So let's wait. The Iran is gonna break the crystal in the middle. And there we go. There's the Balrog monster card. And I'm one step closer to finishing my collection. Also, all the items that are dropped are untradeable. So, in my case, I accidentally looted the sword, but typically you'd want to save weapons that aren't for your class for other people, because again, they're untradeable, they'll be of no use to you. I see I have no choice but to drop it, because I don't really need it, which was kind of a shame. But anyway, that's how to do the Balrog PQ. Please make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later with some more guides for you.